The Personal Property Securities Act changes the nature of security in Australia and creates a new central law and register. Hi, I'm part of the business banking team at NAB and wanted to quickly fill you in on the new federal government's Personal Property Securities Register, or PPSR, that goes live in 2012. The PPSR is a public notice board developed as a single repository for recording and viewing security interests. Everyone from individuals, companies, trusts, partnerships and big corporations will need to register their security interest in property in order to preserve their rights to that property. In today's world, title or ownership of property is sufficient to hold on to your rights. But under the new PPSA, if you don't register a security interest in your own property, you could lose it.
We're a large manufacturer, and like other manufacturers, wholesalers and suppliers of goods, we supply goods on terms of trade which often include retention of title arrangements. We'll now have to register these ROT arrangements in order to be enforceable against the customer or the customer's liquidator if they become insolvent. If we're not registered, then we won't be entitled to recover goods, even though title is retained by us.
The Personal Property Securities Act encompasses all kinds of property, except land, buildings and fixtures on land, and some water rights, and also extends to include leases, goods on retention of title, commercial consignment, bailment and hire of equipment, amongst other things. Registering on the PPS register perfects a security interest. Generally, a search of the register will identify registered personal property securities, although fees will apply to use this service. NAB will need to make registrations against you in relation to your business, and your business will probably need to make registration on that register in relation to your customers.
The PPSA contains some new rules with regard to hiring arrangements of serial numbered goods. If your business hires serial numbered goods, like we do, to a customer for 90 days or longer, it's important you register that interest with a PPSR. That way, if your customer becomes insolvent, you can get your equipment back. It's important to just take the time to note and specify the correct serial number.
If NAB provides funding to you for a new piece of equipment, NAB will register a security interest in that equipment on the PPS register. Or if a supplier provides goods to you on trade terms, they may register a security interest on the PPS register to protect their interest in those goods. NAB will ask you to ensure that you register your own interest in property that you either supply on a retention of title basis or on lease as part of your business.
NAB sends us notices from time to time, letting us know that they've registered security interests against us. From our end though, we need to make sure we keep our registrations up to date. Whether it's registering my interest in my crops, or even leasing at my price stud bull. If these interests don't appear in the PPS register, there's a chance we could lose them. I also might need to provide evidence of my registration from my NAB banker.
These examples are by no means exhaustive, and registering securities goes well beyond these. You should consider implementing business process and systems to protect your interest with the highest priority possible. In some circumstances, NAB will require you to demonstrate that you have done this, so be ready to provide further information to your banker if requested. For example, VIN or serial number information about your goods, security interests you have registered and security interests registered against you on the PPS register, and any priority arrangements with other parties. Make sure you seek your own legal advice from appropriate experts about the application of the PPS Act to your business, and speak with your NAB banker. Additionally, be prepared to provide verification statements or other evidence of your registration to your banker if requested. For more information about the PPS register, visit the PPS website, www.ppsr.gov.au.